Good morning, Maureen. Good morning, Jenna. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having that amazing morning. I hope everything's going well. Looks like it's nice and sunny outside, or at least in our soul. So, time to take that breath again before starting the day or the evening. Time to actually just go inside and try and get centered. And, I think about it all. I've mentioned it before, but those times where it's like something like meditation or doing something good for ourselves, where sometimes we think about, is it doing any good? Should I keep doing it? Why am I even doing this every day? And it's one of those things where that little voice in the back of my head for me says, it's like, imagine what it would be like if we hadn't been doing this. It's not, does it make, based on my own scale, does this make me a better person? On my own judgment, does this help improve my life? It's more like, how can it make it worse, right? It's more like, I don't know what I'm absorbing. And again, it's not that it makes somebody a better person. It's just when we do our meditation, when we do the things that help to get us centered, it's like it certainly can't make things worse. Even if you feel like we're not seeing a difference, we are. So trust me, if you've ever had that self-doubt, it's like, why do it? Why keep going out on this bike? Why keep, walking these extra mile or doing these extra nice things? It's like, it makes a difference. So I have to tell myself that. It's like come up on 850 videos. I am almost there. That's nuts. So what are we doing here? We are getting that reminder to take that breath as we listen to the cards, like the sounds of the ocean. And it's that reminder, oh yeah, feet flat on the floor and butt doing the kitty dance. Seeing where the shoulders are and the neck are. Where are the neck? Taking that breath and checking in with the universe. Seeing what's going on out there. It's funny, Maureen. It's like I still think about you now as I pull up these different cards. It's like I had a stack of cards that I used to use all the time, especially when I was doing my teaching videos. That string of them I did. And it's like, oh yeah, I haven't pulled these out in a long time either. So, this is the Oswald Worth deck. It is the first occult tarot deck that was specifically designed and marketed before our favorite Rider-Waite Smith. So, and here I'm going to make our 3 stacks. Each one a different thread going out to the universe, each one a different thought or idea, and if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path, because this stack will lead down one path, this stack is a totally different conversation, and this stack will take us into a totally different direction. So today, let's take the top stack, or what I like to think of as things that are right in front of us, and we don't even see them. Take an extra sip of my go-go juice. I figure I don't drink, I don't do drugs. If coffee's my worst habit, oh well. So I'm going to do our 3-in-1. And then I will flip each card over one at a time like we're reading the Pages OA book. Jenna, I have not been motivated to start. I'm halfway through a book, dang it. I'm halfway through. I should send it to you, at least a couple pages, and let me see what you think and see if I can get motivated. Coffee, tarot, sounds like a way to enjoy life. See, exactly. Okay, so flipping each one over one at a time like the pages of a book. We have the King of Swords. So, Kings is when, okay, first off, court cards can be us, somebody else, or just part of a situation. And kings, queens, it's not male or female, it's masculine energy, feminine energy. And this is that masculine energy that says, okay, I need to get things done. I need to make sure things are happening. Ruling our kingdom, which can be our home, our work, and all those wonderful things. And the King of Swords. Swords are our thoughts and our ideas. So, swords are the element of air. Kings are the element of air. This is about just taking charge. It's not about how do I feel. It's about what needs to happen. So sometimes, and we can see he's looking here to the right, to the future. So that can be a good, oh yeah, and notice on his shoulders, his epaulets are the two faces that you would see in the Chariot in some of the other older decks. One looking towards the past, one looking towards the future. But the king himself is looking towards the future. And again, King of Swords, it can be a good thing if you need to get things done, but if there's empathy that needs to be involved, if we need to filter it through compassion, he's not the one to do it, but he is good at getting things done. But he is looking at the Six of Coins. So, the King of Swords is when we're pragmatic. The King of Swords, again, swords are about seeing things clearly, just like the Justice card. And then we move to the Six of Coins. Coins are about home, health, finances, all the things that keep us grounded, all the things that the king, our masculine inner self feels, it's that we are the kingdom of. Sixes are about harmony and improvement. Sixes are about harmony, improvement, getting things done. We've accomplished things, and we're not at 10 yet. But we can imagine it's like we look at the positive things in our lives. We can reflect back. And the king can look at these things and say, these are the people that have helped me to get here. And these are the people that I can help. So with the coins, again, home, health, finances, the people around us, it's a time of reflecting on the things that have happened in our lives that are positive. And then if we have things that we might need help with, a king would put his own, his own ego aside and go to and say, hey, I will make this treaty. I may need your help. A king can do that. But in turn, the king can also say, and when you need help, I am here for you. So that's kind of how we're looking at this right now, is that we're looking at the positive sides of our kingdom. To the Queen of Swords. So, queens are the element of water. Queens are emotions, feelings, spirituality. See how she's probably even pregnant here? Because, queens are the life givers. So they are the ones that can give empathy and feelings. But she's also the Queen of Swords. And again, swords are about being clear-sighted, seeing things for the way they are. So the Queen of Swords is what I like to call the tough love card. She is empathetic. She does have that ear to listen to us. But she's also going to say, look, I love you. I hear you. I empathize with you. But this is how things are. So she is the Queen of Tough Love. And so both of these, whether we're talking about our emotional aspect, and I often say with court cards, they can be somebody else. So these could represent people in our lives. It could represent our parents. But also a lot of times when I see court cards, if there's more than one, I see it as multiple aspects of our own personality. Here's where we're seeing things. Part of it's seeing, we're weighing stuff out. What's the best way to approach the Six of Coins? The Six of Coins, again, it is about giving and sharing and helping. And the Queen is about giving and sharing and helping. But the King might say, you can love somebody to death. You can support somebody if they keep going out doing self-harm, and yet you give them money, you give them... So this is about looking at what we have today and the positive ways that we can help people with it, give people with it. But this is almost like a family card where it's also about being clear-sighted so that we can give advice, so that we can give compassion, but seeing it through clear eyes. But let's see the advice card. It's the Five of Cups. So fives are about challenges, loss. So cups are our emotions, our spirituality, and our feelings. So when we see somebody who is going through a loss, we have to decide whether to come at it in a couple different ways. Is it a loss that because they are doing self-destructive behavior? Or is it a loss because things happen? So, in a bigger picture, today it's one of those things where we can examine the positive things in our lives and how we got here today. And also step out and acknowledge either our loss or other people's loss. But we need to also be able to have a conversation in ourselves, because we look around and we're triggered by our emotions and what we see. And sometimes we become jaded. But at the center of everything is the Six of Coins and this positive card. What do we have that's positive in our lives? What do we have that's positive to give? And with the Five of Cups, it's about acknowledging loss, acknowledging our feelings with the way the world's going, acknowledging the way things are going, but not letting that manipulate or control us. So today, are we allowing our feelings to manipulate and control us? Or are we using the sword to be clear-sighted, to see things the way they are, and to be empathetic? And then what do we have to offer other people that may be of assistance to them, that may be that Six of Coins to them, while at the same time balancing it out again? Are we asking for what we need? So today, we acknowledge loss, we acknowledge our feelings, but we also see things clearly. And then we learn to take what we have and share what we have and ask for what we need. So this is about sharing what we have and asking for what we need. Love seeing the different decks. I just got the strange one, Terra Obscura. I'm not familiar with that one. But seeing clearly, what we have to give and what we need is about what this is today. Because again, when we get emotional, when we get tied up in stuff, we're not seeing things clearly. But this is about seeing clearly what we have to give and asking for what we need. And with that, thank you again. One day I will start my book again. Jenna, seeing you is my total and absolute inspiration. Man, I have enough for like 3 books that I just need to put together. So with that, have a really amazing day. Have an amazing rest of your week. And I will be back here again tomorrow. So thank you, take care, and I will see you later.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand, whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around, mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance, take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around, mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance, take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around, the stories we have found. In the shadows we dance, take a chance, take a chance. Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around, mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance, take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears.